have some Morphe palettes. You can tell this one's older because of the logo, because it's not like that anymore. This is the 35F. This is more neutral, some purple, some cranberries, like a nice cranberry. These are nice, got nice transition shades. The colors in here are beautiful. This is a nice everyday palette too, where you can go neutral and then add the whatever shimmer you like, because most of these are satins and shimmers, and then your transition colors. The black is not too black, it's just enough to add a little depth. The other palette that I have, the black that was in there broke, and that black is the best black shadow that I have used. Other than Noir from Anastasia, that's the best black shadow. I'll show it to you in a minute. But this is the 35F. I'm gonna go into the 3502. This is the one where the black broke, and I found that quite a few people who ordered this, the black broke in this. I don't know if it was, you know, pressed wrong or whatnot, but it's a great black. So if it cracks on you, put it in a container, keep it. It makes a great liner. This I got for these reds and oranges because I know, GB. Look at that. This is stunning. They're just so stunning. I've used this palette many times. And again, the black broke, so I put it in a small container. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna show you how black this black is. Look at that, it looks like coal. I'm just gonna dip my finger in it, so you can see how black this is. It is black. Looks like coal. That's the kind of black that I like. If I'm doing a really smoky eye, that's the kind of black that I want. I don't want a charcoal, I want black. And that is black. So yes, I keep that, and it makes a great liner. This is the 35B. James Charles, you ain't got nothing on this, hunty. This one is the original. This is the original. She came to play. She ain't playing with nobody. You can have a sister seat, have a sister row, have a sister auditorium. This is the original, always will. Ain't nothing. Nope. Morphe, you did good with this. I don't know why you took it away, because overseas they still have this, but it's a different version, and I'm just like, they're supposed to be discontinued it when they brought out the James Charles, but they still have it, so that boggles my mind. But this is the original one, not the duplicate, not the remake, not the sequel. This is the original. So if you have this one, this is the one that you should keep this one. And then the 3503. Beautiful. I've used this too. Of course, you see why I got it, because of the reds and the oranges, pop of green, and then this glitter. This glitter. This glitter is it's telling me all kinds of things that it's never gonna do. So, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. But it's beautiful. I've used it many times. I love the greens. The greens blend beautifully, look lovely. The orange and the red. Again, the black is not as black. It's more of a gray. It's more of a gray. This one's a lot darker. This one's more of a gray, but still a good palette. It's the Morphe 3503. Kaleidos. First time using Kaleidos. These palettes are stunning. Not only the packaging, which mimics inside. It's heavy. It's soft touch. It's magnetic. I love the way it opens. You got a mirror in there. These beautiful greens. I keep my plastic things. I use this for the first time. Oh my God, this black is trying to get up there with that Morphe black. Look at that. And this is more of a greeny gold. I mean, come on. Smooth. Smooth and shiny and reflective, which is what these kind of colors should be. I love the way it closes. Snap shut. This is the Sci-Fi Greens. There's quite a few of these Futurism palettes. They did come out with some purpley, more pastel ones. I'm not really into pastels, so I didn't get those. And then these, I think there's 5 of them. There's a bronze and a pink. I didn't get the bronze or the pink. I got these. This is the neons. Again, beautiful packaging. Mimics the inside. Soft and heavy. Beautiful colors. And some people, when they get these, when they take this out, they're like, I don't know which color is which now. All you have to do is look. The Kaleidos is here. So then when you lay this in, of course, the words would be going in the same direction as Kaleidos. That then tells you which one is which. If you don't keep it, that's up to you. But I keep mine because I'd like to know. So if I'm doing a tutorial, I'd like to tell you what color it is. But this is the neons. These colors are stunning. I did a tutorial using, I think I used each and every one of, not a tutorial, I just did a look. I think I used each and every one of these colors in the look. I do a grocery glam look every week because when I go to the grocery, gotta look good, you know. And now with masks and whatnot, your eyes are your windows. Well, they're windows to the soul anyway, but they're the way you communicate now with your eyes. So people can see your mood and what's going on with your eyes. And that's the first thing they're gonna see because your face is covered up. So I make sure my eyes are saying a whole hell of a lot. Of course, I did that anyway, but now with masks, that's the focus. And it's, you know, makes them stand out more. This one is the Electro Turquoise. Again, stunning packaging, reflecting. This Kaleidos. These colors. This blue. I mean, come on. These were a little expensive, but I got them in a bundle. So if you get them in a bundle, you can usually get a little bit cheaper. And it did give me a little bit of a discount. But Kaleidos is beautiful. I love these. I'm gonna have to try more from them. I almost got the Escape Pod palette, but I'm like, I don't know. But there's my 3 Kaleidos palettes. My Tardis Pro palette, I got this on QVC. I wanted it, and they were having a special. And this is just cool tone, neutrals, and this is like the brownie red color that a lot of people have in their palettes, but they blend out just fine. I love them. Like I said, I'm more of a colorful eyeshadow wearer, but I do like a good neutral, cooler tone every now and again. And this is my Tardis Pro. This is the Urban Decay Vice 3, I think it is. Beautiful packaging, mimics the bag, except for the packaging is holographic. I use this a lot too. I use all my palettes a lot. I have a makeup calendar. If you want to know more about that, leave me a comment and I'll do a video on my makeup calendar, which makes sure that all my my palettes get love. They don't just sit there, and I don't just use one and then go, oh, I forgot about that. No, I use them all. This I got for Christmas for myself. They were having a sale, so I went ahead and picked it up, and there's lots of dents in here. And yes, it's a more neutral palette, but there was a time when all I did was wear a lot of neutral and then a pop every now and then. But I've gotten more colorful in my years, and I love colorful looks more so. When I first started makeup, when I was doing makeup when I was like 12 or 13, I used bold colors. I didn't care. I used blues, I used pinks, I used greens. I didn't care. And I'm still doing that. But every now and again, you just want something a little more subtle. But there's my Vice 3. My Urban Decay Smoked, one of my favorite palettes for a very long time. I love that it was travel friendly. When, you know, I traveled a lot, this was great because it's a nice little zip up thing. And you open it up, it has a mirror, you have transition shades, you have jewel tones, and you're ready to go. As you can see, there's a lot of dips in there because I have used it quite a bit. Bar List is one of my favorites, and so is Mushroom, which is a taupe. And Bar List is this beautiful brown. Beautiful colors. One of my favorites for a long time. I wore this to work, and at the time I was going to nail school, and I wore this to nail school a lot. So this is a great palette, and traveled with it quite a lot as well because I have everything in there, and it zips up and it's ready to go, and it's a nice hard packaging, so I wasn't going to worry about it being damaged. But this is the Urban Decay Smoked. This brand is no longer available. This is from Blush Tribe. This is the Hasina. This is the only one I have from them. They had a sale and I wanted to try them out. And this is the palette that I got because the other stuff was sold out. But it's a nice palette. I'm not really into pastels, but I can pair this with something else to, you know, make it a little bit more bold. But the colors in here are beautiful. And the satins are really nice. The red in here is good. I have to say that every time. But yes, so this one again is no longer available, but I'm still gonna keep it. And this again was from Blush Tribe. This is the Hasina. I have both of the Beetlejuice and Melt palettes. These things weigh a ton and they cost a ton, but that's all right. And this is the Waiting Room palette. It's red. You can see the reflect from my light there. It's red. And the colors in here are stunning. I just did a 2 Luxe 2 palettes with these. Inside it does have a excerpt from the movie, which is really nice. And I know this is, you know, something very small and menial, but you know, a lot of people might not notice this. But you know, when you get the plastic covers in there, they don't fit in there. As soon as you open it, they slide out. These fit right inside. So it's not sliding around, it's not sliding out. It fits right in there, which I like. That's nice. Then I don't have to worry about it falling out. All I have to do is just turn it over to get it out. But when I open it, it's not just gonna, you know, fall out. But these colors are beautiful. No Exit and no, this one. Lydia and No Exit are my favorites because this looks kind of light, but when it gets on your eyes, it oxidizes to like a beautiful blood red. It's like a blood red brown, like congealed blood. It's beautiful. And Lydia is stunning red. See it? It's like a congealed blood color. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. And I will again link the videos below. But that's the Waiting Room. And then the Recently Deceased. This is the green one. And one has the sandworm, and then one has Beetlejuice as the sandworm. And then inside again, there's one of the excerpts when they're and the Cemetery. And these are the colors here. This one has 10, this one has 8. Love these two. This green. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look at that green. Oh my word. This is breathtaking. I love melt shadows. I'm glad I got these because melt shadows. And again, these are heavy. They are put together nicely. You could beat the crap out of somebody with this with no problem whatsoever. But yes, love these. I'm glad I got them. I wanted the one lip gloss, like the purple black one. It's sold out. I hope they bring it back because I want that. But those are the 2 palettes from Melt, the Beetlejuice. Okay, now we're gonna get into some smaller palettes. And I've got a lot of smaller palettes. So we're gonna get started with these. I have 2 NYX. And this is the Cosmic Metals, and this is the Lid Lingerie. This I use as a companion palette, like when I'm traveling, if most of my colors that I choose are, or if I choose a palette that's highly shimmers, I'll take this with me because this is transition brow bone. It's got everything I need. So I will either make a small Z palette of singles, or if I choose a small palette that's heavy on the shimmers, then I'll just take this as a companion palette because this is great for just a companion palette for transition shades, which works great with this one, which is the Cosmic Metals, because it is all shimmer and these are nice. So these two work well together. So I got this for Christmas from my friend. I have this Naked Cosmetics palette. I got this in a boxy charm a while ago. This is stunning. These colors are beautiful. Very smooth. And then you can, you know, if I wanted to take this palette, then I can just use this as a companion if I needed to, you know, just so I could blend things out. I can just put the color all over the lid and then use a transition from that and be done with it. The e.l.f. the bite size in the hot jalapeno. This is the only one of these that I have because it's the only color story that spoke to me, because greens, I've used this several times. Very beautiful. This gold is very pungent, and this greeny color is also beautiful, and these are like $3, so there's that. So this is the original Comfort Zone from Wet n Wild. The revamped version of this is not very good. So if you can find this one, get this one. The other one, I decluttered it because it is not the same quality, especially this color here, which is the blue brown, is absolutely beautiful, and this is my favorite color in here. It's not the same quality. The new one is not the same quality at all, period. So if you have that one, if you can find this, the original, get the original because it is beautiful. I've gone through a couple of those. I think that's my third one. This is the No Photos Please palette from Revolution. The colors in here are insane. 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 I have used this so many times. This gray makes a great smoky eye. This blue, this green, and I'm gonna swatch the gray. This is one of their better palettes. I mean, they are so gorgeous, smooth, This is one of their better palettes. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. I've had this for a few years, and I like the little thing on it. It changes. But stunning, stunning palette from Revolution. They need to, that's the type of formula they should have all the time. These two Wet n Wild ones, this is their Fantasy Makers that I just got this past Halloween. I did do a look with this. Beautiful. Look, I did, it's broke already. This one gave me hard pan already as soon as I used it, but I used it on a smaller brush and it blended out just fine. So even with the hard pan, it still worked good. This color is stunning. This brown is gorgeous. It's a great palette. I think it was like $4.99. So I'm not gonna complain about it. It will be used. I like my greens. So there's that. And then the Rosé in the Air, which is a nice little dupe for the Modern Renaissance, which I also have. So if you don't want to spend money on a Modern Renaissance, but it's colors you like, then the Rosé in the Air has got you covered. Just about the same color, same tones. It will work the same way. So those are, oops, it's falling apart. I need a rubber band for it. The two from Wet n Wild. This is my only Viseart palette. My friend gifted this to me for my birthday. This is the Koi palette. Very heavy, very substantial. This would also be a nice travel palette. And then with it, there you go, you're done. You got many looks. These are beautiful. It's got some duochromes in it. Stunning. I did a video using this. I need to use this more. It is on my calendar for December to use this on the 30th. So yes, I'm excited. I will be using it again soon. But that is the Viseart Koi palette. I have the Pure Soiree Diaries. Got this in a boxy charm. Again, I like a neutral look every now and again. And these colors down here are stunning on the lid. So if you like a nice everyday palette, this would be great for you. It's the Pure Soiree Diaries. I also have the Pure Festival. The glitters in here, I'm telling you, they are stunning. Open her up. Come on, there we go. Open her up. These glitters, they don't do very well with the finger. It's beautiful. It's shiny and pretty. And this is a nice palette too. Pop of pink, pop of purple, but mostly neutral. So there's the Pure Festival. My only Jeffree Star palette. This is the Androgyny palette. Love this palette too. I'm not prone to pink, but the colors inside are beautiful. They're beautiful. If you like neutrals, these are nice neutrals. This red, it has a dent in it. Fetish, one of my favorites. And I know a lot of people have this palette. A lot of people have canceled him. I mean, do what you feel is good for you. I think his shadows are beautiful. I want to get more. I have my eye on the Jawbreaker. If I see it on sale here after Christmas, I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm getting it. But there's the Androgyny palette. Okay, so we got a lot more small ones to get through here. Where do I begin? We'll start right here. This is the Winky Lux Kitten palette. It's a nice neutral palette. This is another one of those duochrome. This is a duochrome color. Looks blue on camera. There's like the blue pink shift to it. Very nice palette. That's from Winky Lux. the Crown Glam Metals palette. Nice neutral palette as well. It has a guitar, flying guitar mirror on it. Very nice. This black it's a nice subtle gray black just to add some depth, but these are nice when I want a blue gray smoky. I have these two from Lorac. These are old palettes. This is the Dream Girl and the Heartbreaker. These are amazing palettes, both of these, and they have a soft touch feel. These colors are stunning and beautiful. This blue right here. Very nice. Used these many times. And then this one here is also stunning. Beautiful. I don't think you can get these anymore. I've had these for a long time, but they are good palettes. So these are, I'm not getting rid of anything I'm showing you. They're all staying here. The Lorac Unzipped Gold. I had the unzipped, but I got rid of that and I'm keeping the gold because these colors here are soft and beautiful. That's Unzipped Gold. The Coastal Scents Revealed. Had this for a long time. I love this palette. I love the tones in it. I've used it many times. It's got a lot of dips in it. She's seen better days, but she's a good one, and that's from Coastal Scents. Urban Decay Wired. Was not happy with this at all. It is nothing like the Urban Decay Electric at all. It's very pretty. I like the packaging. It's thick, it's heavy, but these colors are just not like the Electric palette. Some of them are some of the colors that are in the Electric, but the formula is not the same. So I'm not very happy about this. I might end up decluttering this later on, but that's the Urban Decay Wired. The Violet Voss Essentials. It's very nice, neutral, everyday appropriate colors with some pops of color. Very nice. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I like Violet Voss. I have the rainbow one, which is amazing. So I love Violet Voss, so I have that one. The Lethal Cosmetics. This is the After Party palette. I wanted to try Lethal, and I have some of their singles, and I bought this, and these colors are stunning. Beautiful colors. They're a little pastel, which I'm not really into pastel, but these colors are beautiful. I have to say, they work well together. They blend easily together. I'm glad I got this. The Tarte Icy Bitch Controversy palette, but look at this packaging. It is stunning just for the packaging. Then inside we have these blues, and this is a gold, but the colors are nice. I've used it, have no problem with them at all. I wish there was a different tone in here, like maybe a different tone of green instead of this, because these two blues are almost the same. But other than that, I really like it. And this packaging, I mean, the Tartelette Toasted, again, neutral palette. I've used it. As you can see, there's some dips in there. Love this palette. It's very nice, good for travel. You have what you need in there. Transition colors, lid color, whatever you need. The Tartelette and Bloom, another nice one for travel. Throw this in your bag, you're good to go. You got everything you need there. Nice neutral colors and some nice satins to go on the lid, and transition colors all in one. The Believe in Yourself. This is gorgeous. These are some beautiful shades. They're, except for one matte, they're all shimmers, and they are all stunning. That's the one that's in the center. It's like one of those pinky white ones. The green and that rose gold. It's like a taupey rose gold. I really like this. I use this a lot. And you can just pair it with one of the other Tarte palettes and you're good to go. And that's to believe in yourself. The Kuromi from my Melody with Wet n Wild. I've used this. Beautiful. No problems with it at all. Love the color scheme. Love the color story. It's dark. It's vampy. It's smoky. I love it. So I looked high and low for this, and I went to a Walgreens. They didn't have it. I went to another Walgreens, and it was the last one on the shelf, and I got it because it's no longer available. The Morphe 12P colorful palette. This is like the Viseart edits, the colorful one. So these colors, great. I've had this since it came out many years ago. You see that logo? That's the old logo. I use it a lot. I love it. No problem with this. Too Faced Semi-Sweet. I love this palette. I only use it for a few shades, which is like this one here and this one. The other shades I don't really use, but I like it. It still smells like chocolate. It's my only Too Faced palette. So I have the Semi-Sweet. The Copacetic Companion palette. This is new to my collection. Trying Copacetic. These are nice. These glitters are chunky, but they are stunning. Stunning. These are like flakies. So I just have to be careful because they're flakies. You can see that here. They're a little chunky because they're flakies. And you just have to use them sparingly. But the shine is beautiful. It's like a peachy pink. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's a peachy pink. This color here is named after my friend Jessica. This is a collaboration with M. Jones on Instagram. And she named these after family and friends, and she is friends with my friend Jessica. This looks white, but it is a green and pink reflex. You can see that. It's gorgeous. So that's my Copacetic Companion. I'm gonna get into these quickly. These are my Revolution palettes. I have the soap, both of the soaps, the first one and the second one. This is the first one. Basically neutral with a few pops. Has a little bit of a duochrome in there. Then I have the Soap Extra Spice. And that's what she looks like. This silver is phenomenal, just so you know. And that red is nice as well. The Tammys. This is the first one. This is the Tropical Paradise. Use this one a lot. Lots of neutrals, pops of color. This is like a green. I don't know if you can't tell, but it's got a green reflex. It looks white, but it's got a green reflex to it. And this is the Tropical Carnival. This is the more colorful one. I've dipped into this quite a lot. Very nice. I like these as well. I need to use this one more. I like this one as well. Not as much as her last one. I love her last one. That one, the Tropical Twilight. This is Jack. Makeup by Jack Emery. He is absolutely hilarious. I love his personality. Basic black with just Jack. These colors are beautiful. Use this many times as well. Very pigmented, blend out very well. So that's Jack's. I like like how they have a lot of collabs. I have these two, the Dark Rain and the Give Them Darkness. Two of my favorite Revolution palettes. I wanted the one that Give Them Nightmares, but they discontinued that. But these are nice, dark, smoky colors. You want a good smoky look, use that one. And then the Dark Rain. I love the vampire on there. She's queen. And you can get some dark looks out of that, or some everyday looks too, which I have with some pops of color. And that's the Dark Rain.